Then there's Paul Pierce.
Then there's Paul Pierce.
Then there's Paul Pierce, who
The
recently lost his job at ESPN for posting a video of a stripper, as well as various other drinking and smoking that was happening. I guess the thing of it is that Paul Pierce is actually married with kids.
He's divorced.
Oh, he's divorced.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that part is wrong. So
yeah.
This is just a single man being a single man. But then again, ESPN is owned by Disney.
Well, I just talked to Dana Pump, and Dana and David Pump, if you know who the Pump brothers are. Okay, so they're like basketball royalty. And since they were little boys, they've been around. And they literally, the Pumps make things happen. They have a great charity foundation that is Cancer Side for his mom and dad. But the Pumps have always run Pump and Shoot, Run and Shoot. I think it's Pump and Shoot. And they always been associated with sports. So the first person I called was Dana. Because Dana, when he saw what was going on, was trying to call his phone through Instagram so you can, get it to hang up, when you see things, or when I see things like that, and I'm watching it, and, I sent a text to him, sending you energy, and I knew I was going to talk about it. Just to say, forget it. I would use a different word if I was younger. Forget it. I don't care. We might have to talk to him about that. Just to, all of a sudden, you got to know. He's old enough. You got to know, one, if you're not on a podcast with two other guys that's smoking cannabis, if you have any pornography around you. Look what they did to my man, Lil Bootsy. Lil Bootsy like, yo, Instagram, give me back my page,
Yep.
Even what Michael Blackston does, or what my man Tory Lanez does. You can see that stuff, but not everything you see you should do or can do. And I sat there and showed my wife, and my wife's mouth was agape. She could not. She was like, what's happening? Because you look at it, you go, Paul is too refined for that. It looked like something else was going on in his brain. I'm not even going to have any alleged thoughts. He just didn't look like my favorite player. And he used to be, when he played, I loved the Celtics. Him and Garnett, I loved it. Just didn't look the same.
Look, if he's a single man, he's over 18, there's nothing wrong or illegal in terms of what he's doing. Lots of men are doing the exact same thing right now. Now, but once again, you have a contract with ESPN.
Right.
And there's
you have to be cognizant.
There's all types of clauses in there. And once again, ESPN is owned by Disney.
Let me just say that, though. So I was doing Ben Lyons' show. He had a radio show at one time on Disney. And I said the word penis. And they banned me from ESPN because you can't say that word. It has Disney with kids. I go, how do you think the kids were made? Right? And this guy was like, I said, I used the right word, and it's 8:30 at night. Those kids should be asleep if I say penis. But, you got to think about that too. But the other part you got to think about is, as opposed to just his job, I'm more concerned with Paul.
So you think he looks off?
Listen, I done been high as a kite, not on television, because I got a lot to remember. But I've been high. I've never been drunk because I'm not really that much of a drinker. I don't really drink in public, but I've been really high. I know the lines. The difference is, we're from an era where not everybody had cameras. So for him to even have his own camera on, he probably got caught in, maybe he thought he was on his close friends. I'm trying to give every excuse in the world.
Yeah, because he's streaming it himself. Like, I'm
Right.
looking at the video right now.
Right.
He's streaming. He can't blame it on someone else.
No, he's not. And the trip is he's unapologetic. In this, he's like who he's talking to. He's being, I guess we want to call it free. Maybe this was the only way for him to be free.
Yeah, I mean,
Because even in his commentary, he's really serious. He's really reserved. If you watch him, he's, he got his glasses on, he's concerned. He's giving you intellect. That right there just seemed like it was like spun loose, and it was almost, like, yo, you wildin'. Like no friends was around him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
No real friends. Because real friends would have been like, yo, dog, no.
yeah. I mean, Kyle Kuzma called him a sicko on
Did he
Twitter.
really?
I mean, jokingly.